relax kanjani?
Sijala sometimes starts because I'm
Like how do you do that? Guys, we are back on a part 2. So up part 2 we'll be sharing like our stories like breakup, worst, not just breakup but like your worst, like worst breakup, or maybe like cheating story. If you cheated, in fact, if you cheated, or if so go cheat. So go cheat. So go cheat.
Guys,
like yeah. Say so go cheat, guys.
No, I've cheated. I've cheated once. I'm not even.
Not even once.
No, I've cheated on
not
someone.
Once.
So I'm not gonna answer that, but I've cheated.
But now I'm shame. Then can I cheat about?
I've cheated. Then come is gone.
Because how can you do that to me? Look at this face.
He didn't know that I knew that he was cheating. So
yeah, yo,
please. And yo,
cheers, darling. Oh, guys, like
in case you don't
at the current moment, I've cheated.
And cheated. That's the exercise into the childish.
No,
that's it. But when can I cheat the past 2 years? Hi, and cheated about. Hi.
Sorry. Okay, I'll cheat it, Joe. It's okay.
I said last year. Joe, clear relationship.
I told my own cheating.
Oh, I told my
cheat. Now I'm gay, guys, and cheat.
I'll cheat again.
Why are you laughing? Like, isn't the one down
childish?
Like, we old.
So we said implicated.
No, guys. Okay, like okay. Please, let's be serious now. Okay, so I'll be sharing a some story, and I feel like you guys know this story because, like, I think that's the worst, and I think the reason why it's like the worst for me, it's because I considered Lamdo as like my first love, even though like she was not like the first person in then but for him, she was like my first like
loved.
I was sure in the one bar, the love of my life, yeah, guys, and you know when I found out that she was cheating on me, I don't want to say no. Were we living together at the time? No, we're not living together. What we're in the same city or town, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're in the same. I don't know if it's a city, but yeah, we're in the same. Same whatever. Yes, but we're not living together at the time. So I was over at a place. It was a weekend after school. It was like we were chilling and was sitting. I think I went through her phone, man. Like something like told me that, you know, you know that gut feeling, and I think you get land or sometimes but we are act. But why act? That's the thing.
But you just felt like.
But I just felt like something because she had been like doing his as in put her off in a way. Or like flirting with other girls, younger to land. So I was like, you know what, let me just go through her phone, man. I had this thing where I was like, okay, let me go through her phone. And I did. And you know what I found? Yo, guys. Like, I remember we had ordered McDonald's. Like, we were from McDonald's. We had ordered McDonald's. And I remember that milkshake and anytime. I think you chocolate, chip, something. And then they would put a cream ngaphezulu. I remember I had a straw. I was playing with la whipped cream. I was so sad. And she picked up and the one, okay, Mudiam has changed completely. And now I'm like, okay, do I ask her? Like, what do I say? I kept quiet. And then Jakubeka, like, going through her phone. And then I went to chat her best friend and I saw in the band, but okay, they are talking. And I remember there was a point where the friend was asking Kubana, okay, like, how do you think Sandra would feel about Sana? Like, I choked literally on my saliva. Guys,
my best friend knows.
I was like, what the hell? And then I think I remember she even forwarded some of the pictures she got from this girl to her best friend. I was like, God, like it was so painful. Guys, it was the most painful thing ever. So I went to the bathroom. Everything was just blur. And you know what I did? I sent those pictures to myself. And then we got in bed, and then when we got in bed, she was holding me and I was suffocating. I was like, no, this is not gonna happen. And luckily there were 2 beds there. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep on the other bed because I'm funny tired. And now she's like, hold up. Like, why do you want to sleep on the other bed? Because we normally share a bed. I was like, nah, and then I think she knew in the one, okay. She was like, did you go through my phone? I'm like, yes. I was like, oh shucks, like why? Like why are you apologizing? And I don't wanna lie, that messed me up a bit. And I think the reason why I'm saying it messed me up is because it even got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm fine if she's still in contact with her ex. Do you see where I'm going with this? It even got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? As long as it's like ex and Yazio, it's fine. But if it's a new girl, then it's a problem. But if it's your ex, it's fine. It got to that point, it told me. And I don't want to lie, like every time, like when I see, like in the Nalando, like I would be shattered. I don't want to lie. But a part of me was like, okay, as long as it's an ex, we try, and it fucked me up. I don't want to lie. I remember I even went through her Facebook, and I'm stuck again on my own account. And I was like, okay, is she like more beautiful than me? Like what's happening? Like why is she busy like talking to this girl? Like why are they still in communication? Like I was so hurt. I'm not gonna lie. And then I think like after some time that died. And then a new girl came in. That fucked me up, okay? That one fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. And I think the reason why it fucked me up is because now she was not even entertaining the ex. The ex now I watched because I remember me and the ex actually spoke. The ex was like, no, I don't want to sbanbani because they did tell me that they love you and they'll never get back with me, type of thing. But I was like, oh, okay. And then they found someone new and it fucked me up. It fucked me up, guys. It fucked me up. And I was never a person like on a insecurities like good relationship. But I'm not going to lie. When I found out that she was busy like with someone else, like someone new, someone that I know, like not personally, but like someone I know. Like I started questioning myself, like I started questioning my beauty, I started questioning like a lot of things about my appearance. Stop it. So I started questioning a lot. I remember I sent one of my friends okay, I'm not gonna mention her name. I started sending one of my friends like a picture. No. A picture of this girl. And I sent a picture of myself. And I was like, show me, am I not like desirable, like is she more beautiful than me? And because she's my friend, she was like, show me and she knew this girl from like a high school, so she was like, no, Tommy, you are beautiful, don't do this to yourself. Like, guys, I was shattered. I am not going to lie. And then like the lento, it continued and continued and continued. And now I think at some point okay, mandiyeke wethu lento. At the end of the day, they are just flirting. And then my person was like, no, we are not just flirting, we are in love. I love her and I want to be with her. And I don't know I don't know if you want to stay with me or if you want to go and be with someone else. I was so hurt, guys. The most painful thing, I don't think it could break up in us. Hi. no ways, guys. It hurt me like so much, and I think it's also the way that she delivered the message. Yes, she was like, she was, that's actually what she said. Ungahlali ba uyafuna uhlala ungahamba if ufuna uhamba, but yena andizomyeka. That was her. Like, that was the message that she had delivered to me. And I was like, this person doesn't care about me. Like, yes, fine, it's okay to say that you no longer want to be with them or you no longer love them. But like, at least have a way of like telling them into banba. I think when like we are boaster, like we are brag, it's whatever, like you can go type of thing. And I was so hurt, and I was so shattered. And I think into insecurities, like it started from then. Like, that's when I started having insecurities. I'm not going to lie. I have never been a person on a yes, maybe like from like Dala when I was still a child. Yes, I had like insecurities. But then like as bandi and cooler, you know. I think maybe like during my high school years, maybe like when I was doing grade 12, or maybe like after high school, I think I started embracing myself, loving myself more. So I did not see like any fault or imperfections about myself. Like, I was content with myself. But then after Lando, it fucked me up, Shem. I'm not gonna. I started having insecurities, like all those things, like ezizenzekayo kuwe, like xa ufila ngathi mhlawumbi uyazifaka emntwini okanye you're not beautiful. And even then, I remember I did tell me, I'm not sure if you remember, but I did say go into banba, because you did mention banba. You met with a girlfriend yake esikolweni, because you guys you went to the same school. And I think you even said, oh, I got a chomi am omhle. And I was like, but that I'm beautiful. But then like, why did they leave me? Like, why did she leave me if I am beautiful and chose this other person? And she was very brutal about it. I'm not going to lie, she was very brutal about it. She was so mean to me. She was very mean, because even after she had told me that ufuna lona umuntu omtsha, she changed her profile picture to this girl. She changed the status. It's like wafaka a video of this girl playing with her hair. I was so heartbroken, guys. I don't think I've ever been that heartbroken in my life, and I don't think I ever want. And I don't think I ever want to go through that experience ever again, because it shattered me. It fucked with me. And I think at some point I even adapted some of as a tactics zoba ngumuntu ongathi toxic in a way. I think I did, because I think that nobody right. That's how you should do things. You know, it fucked me up, Shem. I am not going to lie, because I was with this person for a whole 3 years. So yeah, like I was saying that, like I saw a future like with this person, and then now they were like, no, I have this new person that I have, and I love them so much, and I'm not going to leave them for you. And I'm like, what? You just met this person and you're telling me that you can't leave them for me? Like, it fucked me up, Shem. And I think the reason why it fucked me up is because, like, I've never had anyone like choose me. If I'm being honest, I've never, like, in all my relationships, I've never had anyone like choose me. It's always like the other person. And I think if you call it's only one person. And again, I want to choose wrong, because I did not want to be chosen at that time. And at that time, that was a school Sam, you know. So like I'm saying, I've never had anyone like choose me. It's always like the other person. It fucked me up, Shem. I am not gonna lie. And I think it took me like almost like, it took me a year and a few months, I think. In fact, and yes, guys, but it fucked me up, Shem. I am not gonna lie. And it made me be lo muntu ungathi uzama, you know, ukuziqinisa, ungabonisi kakhulu umuntu that you love them like so much, because you don't know into banba this thing ingaphela nini, you know. Like I said, I've never had anyone choose me. Like, they always choose the other person. So I'm always like, okay, maybe abazobona omunye umuntu, or mhlambe bazothi I'm not pretty enough, or like they always like see something wrong on Gami and then decide that, okay, you know what, actually I want like umdo omja. So yeah, no, relationships can be fucked up and they can fuck up isn't this means they can fuck with you like in the worst ways. Shem, that's it from my side. I think the Funupela, I don't want to go into deep. I think Sandy go deep already. So yeah, over to you, my sweetie. This one is so triggered, guys. This one is so triggered. I think there was a point where I wanted to cry, but I was like, you know what, let me not cry because I'm a big girl. I'm a healing girl. Yes, I decided not to cry because I'm a big girl and I'm a healing girl. Yes. Cheers. Take us this.
Disclaimer. Jealous down.
Oh, my friend, the skis, man. I'm sorry, my friend.
My worst breakup. So what happened?
Well, if it's not gonna be, it's up to you, chum. If it was okay, nice.
Okay, so I met this guy. And when I met him, I was going through the most because I had someone that I really liked, but the person wasn't entirely mine. My girlfriend, and I just wanted to find someone in Mtanda. I also in Tanda now, because I felt like Lamfana, I didn't Tanda, but I go at the end of the day.
So you wanted Umdongo?
Also
wanted your person?
Yeah, I wanted my person, right? So I had a mini fight with the guy, and then I decided to, you know what, let me just, no, I'm lying. I wasn't looking, but it is in the heart of hearts, Shem, I really wanted to find someone, right? And then I just posted a silly post on Facebook, and then this person replied, and I was like, yo, I'll say your type, and then you took it to the DMs and started dating, and Kakumnandi relationship started. It was really nice. And then I came back to Joburg because then some time and everything started. So I came back to Joburg.
So you met him?
And I met him when the day I was traveling to Eastern Cape. That's the first day we started talking.
Oh, okay.
So when I got to Eastern Cape, a relationship,
Oh, okay, because you're closer.
Yeah, I'm closer, and he would see me quite often. We would chill. Like we met Jimini, he would pass by, Nomagoepi franchise, buy something, come through, Sihlale Motel, we eat and stuff like that. And I was so convinced, but actually, because it was the first time I was experiencing on Tanda, not the first time, but the first time in a long time, where I had like experienced someone who actually namfana in a way, like told me, and he was so public about it, and I think that's one thing, and okay, he for the first time, okay, for the second time, not the second time, someone was publicly, and in my mind, because I was so used to people saying, no, I don't want to post on Facebook because of this and this and that. So I was like, okay, no, hey. So I came back to Joburg. The last week that was the worst in our relationship. He would make plans and not show up. He would like say, I'm gonna come fetch you today, and then he wouldn't. Or let's go out, and then he wouldn't show up. So because of that, I remember I was leaving Mthatha on a Sunday because I had to come back to Joburg on a Monday. So I was leaving Mthatha on a Sunday, and Saturday we had planned that he's gonna come through and he's gonna pick me up and we're gonna spend the rest of the day together. Of which he came by my house, I think around 3, drunk as fuck, with his friends and his cousins, and I was so mad. I was really mad because I'm like, dude, you see them all the time, and I'm leaving and you can't make time for them. So I was really angry because he had lied. He has business to do, has to go to another town for business, and he's gonna come back, right? And I knew about Gumdopis because he's always been busy, but he would try and make time for him now. All of a sudden, you can't make time for me. I was like, okay, I've got him off, but it's fine. So he came by with his cousins, and I could feel by caught him wrong, and I told him, I don't feel this relationship, and I don't know what's happening, and it's still new for my senses. He left. We were not in good terms when he left. So later that day, I'm leaving the next day, right? So later that day, guys, I really loved him. So I sent him a message. I was like, I'm sorry for how I reacted. Show me there's invalidator kwamna. Because I'm feeling like, no, I wasn't supposed to feel that way.
Valid.
Yeah, but I wasn't supposed to feel mad. At least he made time to come see me. But one my cousins secondly, you're drunk.
At what cost?
But I think more than anything, I was just apologizing that I reacted to your cousins because being involved in the whole situation. They didn't know what was happening. But I was mad. And I can't pretend. If I'm angry, I'm angry. Everyone else should see that I'm angry. So already this is rough because I'm like, okay, I think you did wrong. So I sent him a message. I'm like, I'm sorry. And he was like, no, I didn't like how you spoke to my cousins. I think that was invalidator first. And I gave him the get-go about, okay, invalidator was, but you were not supposed to feel that way. But I came to you, stuff like that. Shut. And then he was like, because I couldn't see you, today, let's meet up tomorrow before you leave. I'll take you out. Quick breakfast. No, it wasn't actually. I remember. It had a lot of
nasty.
Don't.
Yeah.
We were planning to do. Okay, so he didn't peach on that day. We were supposed to meet. Just the last day, in Twitter, he didn't show up. And I woke up that morning, made everything, did my chores. Because I was like, at least if we meet up, because our plan was to meet up around 12, so I could spend like 12, 1, 2, 3, and then go for work because I was leaving around 5. So, done beach. I woke up, I did my chores. I kept like looking at phone now because I was expecting his notification bar. Are you ready?
It's cool.
I took a bath around 12. Half past 12, 2, 1, 2. And then he showed up around 3 at Papalaza because they were drinking heavily last night. I didn't reply. I came back to Joburg. And on my way, he sent me a message because I was really mad. And he could sense why I'm mad. And I can't pretend. Like, if I'm angry, I'm angry. And I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to be very rude. So he could sense that I wasn't, And then he apologized. I remember in posting on Facebook, gonna miss my person. Hey, I bought. So I forgave him because I liked him. Came back to Joburg. But to cut the story short, things took a very quick turn when I got to Joburg. He wasn't the same person anymore, and I felt like I think that the holiday special or something.
My friend.
Because honestly, when I came back to Joburg, things are not the same. He really wasn't like the person that I knew. He had no time for me. I remember he had started in, because I said varsity when I met him doing his last year, and so he was jumping into practical psych. So he didn't have time for me. He would make excuses, so I'm busy with work, I don't have time. I'm like, dude, but you've always been busy. There are businesses that he takes care of, so you've always been busy. So why all of a sudden issue business? What the fuck? So guys, he started ignoring my calls, my messages. I'd send him as our pictures
As a picture.
He wouldn't reply. He would blue tick.
How do you blue tick? I'm a nyundululu. How do you do it? Like, how can you blue tick?
Hey!
I'm a nyundululu.
So he
and my friend right here
is
is sexy. I know how to do.
So I think after that I could sense that something was wrong, but red is my favorite color. I didn't see anything. So fast forward to like 2 weeks later, things took a very very ugly turn, and I felt like if I don't greet him in the morning, we're not going to talk for the rest of the day. And I felt like
So basically, you were the driver of
the
relationship.
If Antitanga today, we're not dating. So I felt like, no, it doesn't. And there's one thing that I hate, so I decided, you know what, let me just stop talking and see if I don't text him for a day, is he gonna text or what? He didn't. A week went by. He wasn't saying a word. Like, by a post like the stories like, okay, life was going on Facebook. He was this clown. He would reply to my things on Facebook, but he wasn't texting. There was no good morning. The last conversation we had was a message that I sent, which was a good night, and he was like, good night, and that was it. And then I said good morning the next day. He didn't reply. And that was just basically it. So I remember that was end of the month, July, going into August. My birthday was on the 5th of August. And I remember my birthday was on a Sunday. And on Thursday, I sent him a message. It was like, hi, how are you? Nice and Johnny.
After a week of not talking.
John, I'm good. And I was like, no, I was just checking up on you. He's like, okay, thank you, Zongi. And that was it. He was quiet again. A part of me felt that it's a relationship and there's literally nothing I can do. And I was just like, okay, let me just move on, because they born in the off. You don't even have to, you know, wait for someone to tell you that they don't want you anymore. You can see when someone doesn't want you. And then I think it was on my birthday. Oh wait, a very important thing. So I was still in denial at first. I think the first 3 days of ghost. And I remember he put up his story on WhatsApp. It was a vacation set up, and he was like, I can't wait to do this with my person. And I replied, it was like, nam. And then he like sent emojis as in love. And that kind of gave me hope about, okay, he's going through something. That's bang at that time, because obviously he's not talking to me. So I saw that set, I was like, okay, so say right. And then he sent me a message on my birthday.
What did you on your birthday?
What the HBD is Osh?
As in like H in capital letters, HBD.
HBD is Osh.
And
that was it. That was his message.
HBD.
HBD is Osh.
HBD Msanran. Type of thing. Like,
that was it. Now, I think that's when I picked up, okay, no.
This is not my person anymore.
And I was like, thank you. And I sent a come like, shut up. Moved. Came back home, drank on my birthday. It was nice. I think it was the day after my birthday. I had the papalaza. It's a classy, not to me, sir. And one of our mutual friends sent me a message on WhatsApp. It's like, Mdase, when I know babes, no shukan. Like, huh? I'm like, no, why? She was like, wait a minute. Yo! A vibrating phone.
I want us photo go. It's photo.
It's a classy in the and I saw those pictures and I saw that there were like more than 4, and I was like, okay. Z Files is this person has someone else, and the Z Files is. And I opened the first screenshot. It was a picture of a girl who stories kakai. Excluded like excluded me with story so that I couldn't see as Zindo. Obegendo Mazana Apala crashed when a crash turns into a lava, something like that. And then the next story was this girl's picture again, and I don't remember the caption quite well. And then the other picture was this girl went by Ipo ticketing wedding dresses. So she took a picture and she sent the guy. Then you got a story about Umdami is ready for us to get married, or like Niki signs, stuff like that. And then the other one was him saying Loki would look good on Umdwa. Okay. Hey, there was a lot going on. At that point, guys, you know how August weather is like dusty and wind and stuff like that. Same time. To me, I was I couldn't say anything. I was just like, yo. And Mr. was like, what's happening? I was like, I need to go to the bathroom like now. This is a class scene.
Go.
Lecture got me busy paya explainer. Guys, I couldn't hear anything. I had tears on my face, like on my ear, my eyes, like ears, my eyes. I walked out of the lecture room, went straight to the bathroom. I remember bathroom like you would have to go like is stairs up, and then there's the bathroom. Now I was new, guys, and I went there and I got to the bathroom and I opened, got inside, and Lila, I cried. I was like, what? Even though I knew that our relationship was over, but I didn't want it to end like that, to a point where this but I didn't want to find out that he had someone else. At least if I go still and yapela kanjalo. But now finding out that the reason why we're no longer talking is because he has someone. So cool. Went back to the class and I told girl, but no, this is our joy. I don't understand what's happening. This is what's been happening. This guy hasn't been talking to me for a week. I tried to text him the other week and he was very cold. He sent me a HBD on my birthday, which I don't understand. And then the girl was like, no, I'm gonna ring him up and I'm gonna ask him about, I will do it. Why do you do these things while you have a girlfriend?
But we had my girl.
So a girl sent a guy the message was like, dude, why are you posting such? And he was like, no, Zonke didn't text me for a week. And because of that I decided to move on.
Jan, which one, but you didn't text him for a week? Like, why must you be the only one text texter exen? Because if you normally text me in the morning and you don't text me, the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure that, okay, are you okay?
Exactly. So he's like, Zonke didn't text me for a week, and I decided to move on with my life. And guys, and this was Zilela is Jolo, because I decided to move on. Yo. At that, I remember when I got as a screenshot that conversation. I was on my way to school, and I was at a park station, and I received this Dama, guys, out of nowhere. I just stopped, and I cried. I was like, "Hey, bo!" It was like, "Uzonke, angathi yazi ba isijelo sasimthatha sintenge ngosona," and then she decides, "Mama, can relax."
What is a relaxer? Because if there's anyone ever relaxing,
yeah. Tell me, I tried so sending nudes when I was Tetisani.
I remember.
To this out to that, but he wouldn't reply. So I was like, okay, what more was I supposed to do or say? At the least.
Tell me, it was it's someone that you're trying to reach out to. Akazami no zama. Like, why is he not bothered that you guys are not talking for a week? Why is he not trying to find out and the one, but okay, where did things go wrong? Did I do something? But also, why are you the only one texting in the morning?
So, I think after that, I was like, okay, you know what? The relationship is over. I should just pick up. Because no pieces die and just move on. I'm not gonna lie. I think because at that time, I had that other person.
Oh, okay.
And now he was treating me kanje. And then now Kukolona doing the same thing. I was just like, I'm not deserving you too. This is how hey, and same thing.
Sex. Imagine someone blue ticking your nudes, girl.
I was like, no, I think I'm not
never
deserving.
That guy. I don't ever want to see him in my life.
I was like, no, I think I'm not deserving because everyone has been treating me like this. So I think this is how someone is supposed to be treated. In a relationship, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I've always been insecure actually, my whole life. Because obviously that people closer to me would say. And so I think it added so much into it. Because after that I settled for less. Because I was like, I think this is what I deserve. Less continuing for. Bare minimum is what I deserve. Because guys, honestly, how people treat you, it registers in your mind, and you're like, I think this is how it's deserve. Yeah. So I accepted it bare minimum for so long in relationships. So I was like, okay, even if somebody doesn't text me for 2 days, it's fine.
It's okay.
After 3 days, was untext. Because I remember the relationship after that. I was from this other guy, and even if you wouldn't text me for 2 days and you come back after 2 days, I was okay with it. Because I was like, okay, you don't need to talk to Mdwako every day. Yeah, and then I think it was up until I met someone who genuinely loved me and was always in my case. That's when I realized, okay, no, man.
Actually, this is what I deserve.
When I was this Jolo, Mdwako should text you every after 2 minutes of the day. you know. If they're busy, they let you know that they're busy. Yeah. But shame.
Okay.
And I remember this happened 2019, and then 2020 was lockdown. And Lily now, yo man, this part of Lily. Oh, sorry, no ways. I cried. I think I cried about it and go out. I started hurting. So I think the next year was 2020, lockdown, and you won't believe that. He would send me messages. Like he would text me like nothing happened. He'd ask me if I don't want to see him.
Why? Why would you want to see him?
He would actually text me and act like Zanga Lenzando. He never apologized for it because
He's trash.
He never saw anything wrong.
He's trash.
Yeah. So I think up until one day I woke up and I was like, I don't think this person deserves my time, my energy, my anything, and I decided to block him. I'm unfriend. I blocked everything that has to do with him, his brother, everyone closer to him. So that I was putting Monica like
kudos to you, my girl.
Yeah, I guess I'm jealous down.
What? Thank you. I love that, Kesan. I love that, and I think I want that for myself now. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Can you subscribe and also subscribe to our channel because it's a shooter for our channel as well. There's a link in and to YouTube channel. We don't description box is a link to like a channel. And thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.